Alright, let's do this speed run. There's a video explaining more than just the file name stuff. There's a video made by Glitches and Stuff just today that goes over how arbitrary code execution works. Yeah, check the video that the bot just linked. Very good video. It explains the credits warp version, but this is going to be like 90% identical to the credits warp version, and then like the very end is going to be different. Like it's literally identical up to the slingshot part. Thanks for 8 months, RoboEngineer. Yeah, you can literally watch the YouTube video right now, and by the time it's done, you'll get to the part, I'll be at the part where it's actually different. So literally just go watch the video right now, and by the time it's over, you'll actually see new stuff. Assuming you've been watching any percent. Thanks for 11 months, Janklord. It's actually not just Ace, because this version is only executing 2 instructions. And, so this is only executing 2 instructions, but in theory, you could do... So this is just a run with only the 2 instructions, and then from those 2 instructions, we actually go, you know, get everything else and finish the game. In theory, it might be faster to actually repeat the Ace thing 3 times in a row. That'll get you more instructions that will eventually let you remove the character limit on the file name. And then you literally just put in your entire payload, which is literally just, you just put in, you know, have full inventory and go to the credits from the file name payload, and you're done. Yeah, this route will still use adult early. Thanks for 18 months, Pirate Spy. Yeah, the adult flag is the separate instruction. Yeah, the title screen save does not automatically make you adult. It's title screen save plus making you adult is the second instruction. Thanks for 5 months, Derek Lee F. Thanks for 14 months, Larshmallow. Well, I don't know yet, Kivik. I mean, it probably is, but I want to run this first to see what it's like, and then try the Ace 3 times thing. But in addition to that, the Ace 3 times thing is pretty dumb, and I would like to at least run a moderately interesting route before that. Oh no, the Twitch bots. My 90% time was 12:48, and I don't plan on doing it anymore. Unless there's a new improvement to any percent. No, the reason we go back to child is not just for BA, it's also for light medallion, because we We have to delete Fire Medallion with Broken Goron Sword RBA, but that also deletes Light Medallion. So we have to do it just for Light Medallion. Luckily, we still skip the end part of the Magic Sword cutscene. We skip like the In Temple of Time with Sheik part. So it is still shorter overall. But yeah, it's pretty dumb. Thanks for 5 months, Merp. Estimated length is, I'm thinking, about an hour. Maybe a little over an hour. Thanks for 10 months, Angel Ducky. SRM and Equip Swap are actually more recent glitches. SRM was only found in October, and Equip Swap was found in mid-2017. So they are actually more modern glitches. When is good quality footage? I'll be back on VC soon. Just want to do some fun runs of NSR with Ace. I'll probably be back on VC within a week. No, the upscaler is an HDMI thing, so I can't really use it unless I had an HDMI Wii, which I don't. So apparently I was talking about how I want to just go get an Ultra HDMI. Did I say Wii? I meant HDMI N64. Apparently the HDMI N64 is not just out of stock, but out of production. And so I don't know if I can even get one, which kind of sucks. Thanks for 7 months, Tirentu. Composite to HDMI cable would not be very good. They would look kind of trash. What if someone gifted me an HDMI N64? That would be very nice. Thanks for the sub, Tornado del Fuego. Yeah, I've heard RGB mod N64 is good, but I would like to just go all the way and get the best possible thing, which should be HDMI. HDMI would just be simpler to set up too. But I don't know, maybe I'd get an RGB if I can't even get an HDMI. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still using a CRT. The follower only mode is just because of bots were in here earlier. I'm thinking this run should be about an hour. Thanks for 3 months, BuzzHoop. Hey, Nines, thanks. Yeah, this is my first run of this. Really? Alright, you guys ready to see some magic? Thanks for 17 months, Dark Wavethorn. Thanks for the sub, the orchard. I can't press Z here, and I'm like so used to pressing Z there, and I just can't. Thanks for the sub, J-Flat. Thanks for 20 months, Smokey. Yeah, so what that did, that loaded the title screen file. So if you were to gain control on the title screen, then this is the file that the title screen has. It has 14 hearts, almost all the items. You know, it's got a lot of stuff. But it also doesn't have a lot of stuff. It doesn't have any skulltulas. It doesn't have any upgrades, so like, all the upgrade items are on their minimum upgrade. Or like middle upgrade. Or, well, yeah, minimum upgrade, I guess. So there's still a good amount I have to do. For example, getting some gold skulltulas. You might be familiar with this. So I have to do this a little bit differently than on GameCube. I have to do the dupes in 2 separate batches. So N64 can't load nearly as much as GameCube. So I'm gonna have to dupe 50 skulltulas twice instead of 97 right off the bat. Although, sorry if I'm missing subs, I can't really read chat too much at this point. So I'm actually not going to collect the skulltulas right away. I'm going to do a trick to delay getting the skulltula text box, which will allow me to get it twice, actually. This is the slowest pause buffer of all time because of the lag. So with this, if I leave the area and then close the text box, the flag for the skulltulas not being there next time doesn't get set. So now the skulltulas are still going to be there, or the skulltula will still be there and I can still dupe it. And so yeah, this is going to be round 2. Oh no, I don't need to kill these guys. Okay, that was scary. Did not mean to side hop like that. Okay, this time I can just grab them all. How many did I get? 99. It's fine if I don't get 100 because I have to get another skulltula anyway. So having 99 versus 100 is like basically no different. Thanks for 3 months, Elderlol. Thanks for 15 months and tier 3 Caden. Thanks for the year, LaFlux. Thanks for 5 months, VDD. Thanks for 10 months, Piet. Thanks for the sub, Crocs. Thanks for 2 months, Monid Gaming. Thanks for 7 months, Lo-Fi Valentine. Sorry if I missed those all during the thing. It was hard to read. Well, I actually have to get some bombs. It's similar to Back in Time. It's not really. I wouldn't necessarily call it Back in Time. You're running a function to give yourself the items that would be on the title screen, but you're not. It's not like the, you know, Skyward Sword TP glitches where you're actually getting onto the title screen. Besides, Back in Time's a terrible name for those anyway. Can we call him Multi-Ward? You know what? Sure. Yeah. So, I don't have a lot of the upgrades. Okay, so I don't have a lot of the upgrades, and the simplest way to get a lot of the stuff I still need is using the Goron City pot chest glitch. And that would be a very convenient way to do everything. There's a problem though, because pot chest requires you to not have beaten Fire Temple, or more specifically not have gotten the Fire Medallion. And this glitch gave me the Fire Medallion, so I need to get rid of the Fire Medallion. Not only that, but I also need to open the door in Goron City. And you can only open the door if you don't have the Goron tunic, and as you can see I have the Goron tunic. So, there's a few problems here. So, the next section of the run is all dedicated to getting rid of Fire Medallion and Goron Tunic, because they literally prevent me from actually doing what I want. Oh, and also, another thing it doesn't give me, the title screen thing doesn't give me, is the Spiritual Stones. And the easiest way to get the Spiritual Stones is through RBAing Odd Potion. So I actually want to do the trade quest for 2 reasons. One, to get Odd Potion to RBA the stones, and then 2, to get Broken Goron Sword to delete Fire Medallion. Thanks for 16 months, Jason. Thanks for 8 months, Timbuck. No, deleting Fire Medallion is not for credits, wrong warp. It's because I can't do pot chest with it. Like, pot chest in Goron City literally does not work via Fire Medallion. Because all the Gorons are there, and that adds more memory into Goron City that I can't, It means that the setup doesn't work, because the setup requires very specific allocation. Very specific memory allocation that I can't do with all the Gorons there. Super old any percent trick there. Dang. Yeah, I'm gonna put some run of this on YouTube. I mean, if I happen to get a decent run first try, then yeah. I don't know if, like, I will upload my best run with this to YouTube. That might have been early. No, it's fine. Oh yeah, so this category has to watch this cutscene twice. Because I watch it earlier at the beginning of the run when I get Ocarina. And then when I load the title screen file, that title screen file doesn't have this cutscene watched. So I have to watch it again. The debug menu thing was just... it's one of the... thing you need like 3 ace. You need to do ace 3 times in a row for it. And so this was just like the the idea for only one ace, but I will end up trying the 3 ace method. Thanks for 15 months, Arpix. Uh-oh, Fig spreading false info, yeah. Can't do that, Fig. Explosion up in the air, I don't know exactly how it works, but usually for some reason when Adult Link gets hit, there's actually like that second set of hit damage animation or something, I guess, above Link. I think it always happens, and most of the time the camera just can't see it, or maybe it's only in some cases. No, split. Hold on. I have to do RBA. I don't know if that worked. Okay, yeah. Fake split. Actually, I guess I should jump the bugs. Okay, let me just skip it. Okay, so I have to RBA Odd Potion just to get the medallions. Because beating the Child Dungeons is way too slow. But the downside of this is that it's actually going to delete a few other things too. This is going to delete Song of Storms, Stone of Agony, and Gerudo card, and Gold Skulltula icon. But that just means I have to get one more Gold Skulltula before the end of the run, which is why I said like 99 doesn't matter. So I just deleted Song of Storms, so I'm going to have to go back and get it. Luckily, I am right next to Song of Storms' place. So we get to do that cool cutscene skip. Except I have to wait this time because I don't actually care about the heart container. Or heart piece. Thanks for 11 months, Zero Waltz. So, since I also deleted Stone of Agony, I might as well go get it from the House of Skulltula, since I have all the Skulltulas. And I can also get the Adult or Giant's Wallet here. These are the things I could get with Pot Chest, but I think it's just like a little bit faster to do this, since I just have the Skulltulas. Just get these guys. And I have to remember to not press B. Thanks for 9 months bonus, Primo. Yeah, this is on N64. Arbitrary code execution crashes on any other version. Love the graph. Yeah, the graph's great. I mean, it obviously makes more sense once there's more runs in, but when I'm not comparing to anything, it's not great. I'm surprised that worked. So this is literally just more trade quest stuff. This isn't the most interesting. No, this is a very different route than Skirty's run. Skirty's run didn't use Ace, it just used SRM for the majority of the run. Or majority of the items. A combination of Decatry, Zelda's Letter, GIM, and Goron City Pot Chest. This is the first run done with Ace. Thanks for the year, Jumpy Slug. So now I just have to go to Gerudo Valley and trade for the Broken Goron Sword so I can RBA it and get rid of that pesky fire medallion. I need to save bombs. Yeah, it does feel kind of weird to play N64 again. Thanks for 17 months, Steve Show. Bob the Holy, thanks for gifting out 5 subs. Then I get this. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be sub-hour. If not with this route, with a different route. Alright, so I got the Broken Goron Sword so I can finally get rid of Fire Medallion, but I don't want to do it yet. It also gets rid of Bolero and Minuet. So I actually want to play Bolero and then delete it just so I can get Bolero back really quickly. Thanks for 13 months, Aleph. So now I'm gonna RBA Broken Goron Sword and this will delete Fire Medallion and Bolero and Minuet. And Light Medallion actually, and I have to get Light Medallion back later. Now, done with RBA for now. And I need to get Bolero from the cutscene trigger over there. But I don't want to watch the cutscene. Hopefully this works. Okay. So this just makes me fall through the ground while the cutscene's playing. So I can skip the cutscene. So this part is really dumb. So I have to go into Fire Temple. I mentioned earlier how if I have the Goron tunic, I can't open the door in Goron City because the guy will think he already gave it to me, so I won't get Goron tunic. So I have to go into Fire Temple just to go to a like and have the like eat my Goron tunic. Come on. Can't do it. There we go. Yeah, this is a fantastic route. Yeah. And that's also why I equipped Mirror Shield, just so I don't get Hylian Shield eaten. That's the only use for Mirror Shield in this run. I wasn't gonna get that skull, but actually that might be the fastest single skull. I was planning on getting a skull in Forest Temple, but actually that one might be like a second faster. Probably should get that one. Okay, this part is hard to do fast. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Oh, wait. Okay, nice. Kinda nice. Nice-ish. Nice enough. I need to lose Goron tunic, or else this guy right here will not give me the Goron tunic. Or more specifically, he won't open the door to Darunia's room. And I need the door to Darunia's room to be open. It's just required for the pot chest setup. Time for donations. Okay, I actually have a spreadsheet for all the items I need for pot chest. I actually, since I only have one bomb, I'm actually gonna buy some bombs just for safety. Okay. So I have to do some specific memory allocation setup. So this is just setting up memory in a proper way so that pot chest will actually work. I have to super slide off this pot and grab it as it calls and the room transitions. Now I have to go back into the room with a specific angle. So I'm gonna spin around like this until I have the angle I want. This should be right. So now, if I did it correctly, okay I did, the pot isn't there, or it's invisible, and it's actually going to be a chest, and I can change the chest based on stuff I do with the hookshot. If I'm slow during this part, it's because I'm looking at a spreadsheet. So I just turn this chest into a bomb shoe chest. I need some more bomb shoes. And every time I pull out 2 chews and the hookshot, I can change what's in the chest. So that was Deku Nut upgrade. This is Slingshot Bag upgrade. This should be Gerudo Mask. This is a big one. This should be heart container, so I can literally just keep opening this for 20 hearts. Thanks for 3 months, Deuce and Jeff. Yes, I actually can crash the game. So if I try to open the chest while the chews, like if I try to open the chest before the chews blow up, then I'll actually crash the game. Because doing this it does this really weird thing where when I open the chest, it actually sets one of the chews X coordinates to 0, which typically puts the bomb 2 out of bounds, and when a bomb 2 blows up out of bounds on N64, the game crashes. So I cannot open the chest while the shoes are still around. Alright, there should be a Gerudo card. There should be gold gauntlets. This should be biggest bomb bag. Ocarina of Time. Long shot. Flame check. Oh no. This one's weird because I have to do this moderately quickly. Okay. That one's kind of awkward. This should be biggest quiver. $36. This one I have to do slowly. Okay, no, I don't have to do slowly. I tell myself I have to do that one slowly because I was often crashing. Wait, was that 40? Oh, okay. I'll redo it. Luckily, it's easy to redo. Oh, it's the annoying one to redo. Of course. No. Hello? I keep getting 40. Dude. Is this supposed to be charge hook? It might be charge hook. It said flick hook. It is charge hook. It lied to me. Okay. I need to get more shoes. So let me just refill my shoes. And that's it. Alright, definitely a bit of a slow pod chest section, but it works. No, I meant to split when I left the area. It's just easier to split when I leave an area. Like that. So now I need to get double magic. Double magic is not an actual item, so I can't just do that. I can't just like get magic from pot chests. Big Goron sword is similar. Big Goron sword, the actual thing that differentiates it from Giant's knife is a flag you get when you get it specifically from Big Goron. Dexes, it actually was, but it was found like the GameCube setup for it was found like the day GDQ started. Like there was a point during the Deku Tree stuff where I said like, you know, we were talking about the new trick in Goron City, and I said like the setup for it for Goron City like was found the day GDQ started, so like I couldn't really implement it that quickly. And even then, like it would be hard to work in with the Deku Tree GIM, especially since Deku Tree GIM has the advantage of songs and medallions, while this one doesn't. Reasoning for N64 is the other ones crash when you do arbitrary co-execution. Oh yeah, so the claim check, so normally the claim check actually just has like a global timer, I guess, for how many days have passed, and it resets when you get the claim check the first time. But since I didn't get the claim check from Big Goron, it never reset. So it's basically just how many days have already passed in the game, so I don't have to wait any time at all. Thanks for 3 months, Samite. So now I actually have to go beat Forest Temple. I deleted Minuet. I deleted Minuet with the Broken Goron Sword RBA, so I have to go get it back. And then also, I need to get Light Medallion back, and the only way to do that is go back in time, which also requires beating Forest Temple. So I gotta go beat Forest now. So this is a cool Minuet cutscene skip that basically only this category can ever do. Because like no category ever has hammer here. Oh yeah, I guess New Hundo might have hammer here. Oh yeah, the 8 keys. So the title screen file has 8 keys for every dungeon, as well as map, compass, and boss key. So for all you people who complain about map compass and boss key in Hundo, and well, here you go. Got map compass and boss key in Hundo, in NSR Hundo now. There's my 100th gold skulltula. Thanks, ZFG lied about Banjo for gifting a sub to Elizabeth. Thanks for 17 months, Cannibal. Okay, so this fight is really dumb because I still want to do the cutscene skip, which I have to die for. And I have 20 hearts. So almost the entirety of waiting in this fight, I'm just going to be bombing myself. No. This is the fight. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This actually makes it harder to hit him because I'm so busy bombing myself. Wait, what? Well, it's not that bad since I need to take damage. I can't see, dude. N64 is so dark. And the Goron sword gets one use in this run. You know what, Genus? That would actually be a really good idea. Maybe that would be good. Well, there's still an issue with what's it called? Broken Goron sword, because you can't get Broken Goron sword as child, and we need to delete it before watching Light Medallion cutscene. No, there is no lax. Lax doesn't exist on this file, which is really good. But yeah, like we have to delete Fire Medallion before going to the Master Sword. And we can't get Broken Goron sword as child. Oh yeah, medallion. One suggestion I gave to Mr. Cheese to look into was like, if we could put Broken Goron sword in a chest as child, like just throw Broken Goron sword into one of the chests in Mito's house or something. Although I don't know if that can be done in one instruction. Oh my god, I need this guy dead. So I have to RBA here. Oh, that sucks. It'd have to be loaded. Oh, split. Well, that's good enough split. Is there any sort of like get item thing in Kakiri Forest you could run? Like there's the girl, but I'm guessing you can't just like force the girl to give you broken Goron sword somehow. Probably sounds like a bit much. Thanks for 25 months, Drew. I make it sound so bad, sorry. Thanks for the year, Rilu. Oh yeah, if you could make her give the saw, that'd probably be good enough, honestly. Yeah, because we can still get Broken Goron Sword as child with that. So yeah, actually, yeah, just... if you can do that, that'd be good enough. Oh yeah, so... the cutscene that I'm skipping right here is actually the final part of the Master Sword cutscene, where you meet Sheik. Since I never went forward in time normally, that plays. So I actually have to... skip 2 cutscenes here. I have to skip the prelude cutscene and the end of the Master Sword cutscene. And now I have to watch this wonderful little cutscene here. It's the Master Sword. Now I'm going to put the sword in the pedestal, and I won't actually go back in time. So this immediately starts the Master Sword cutscene, and I don't actually become child. Thanks for the year, Bombadillo. So I still want to become child for Bottle Adventure, so after this cutscene's over, I'm gonna actually go back to child just to do Bottle Adventure. Call the lore, he's crying. Yeah, the lore is just a little bit messed up right now. Just a little. Yeah, exactly, Tech. So we watched the end of the Master Sword cutscene, and then we started the Master Sword cutscene when going back in time instead of forward in time. Thanks for 15 months, Nate Fox. Yeah, fire's the last split. Thanks for 7 months, Ziggy Link. No, I'm not going to submit this category for SGDQ. This is not something that should be done at a GDQ. This is a very bad category. Yeah, plus this likely isn't even going to be the real route. So this is actually kind of cool because I can put the mesh sword away immediately while this blue thing effect is going on. Just equip long shot so I get Furrow's Wind on B. I don't plan on submitting anything to SGDQ. I think it's too early based on the fact that everything is changing so quickly. I think what should be submitted for SGDQ is probably like some kind of taskbot thing. I think like a taskbot arbitrary code execution thing would be good for SGDQ. As for actual speedruns, I think like there's too much going on right now. I mean, maybe it'll get figured out by the time submissions come around. Yeah, I guess rando could be good at this point. Well, okay, I have particular opinions about rando at a GDQ. If rando were to be at a GDQ, I would prefer it to be with glitches, and you know, the majority of the rando community doesn't use glitches. They use the accessible rule set and stuff. So, but I mean, I guess that's just my opinion. I'm probably not in the majority there. And plus, I'd rather it be someone who, like an actual OOT speedrunner that is also good at rando. Someone like Marco or something. But then I don't think Marco likes rando with glitches, so I don't know. The B button is the wrong color. Yeah, I know. It's green instead of red. It's kind of dumb. I unfortunately have to play on the green B button version instead of the red B button version, the superior version. No, I don't want to run rando at SGDQ. If glitched rando was more popular, I would probably run it more. And then if I actually ran it more, then maybe I would consider doing it at a GDQ, but as it is right now, no. So this part's kind of neat. Okay. So when you warp there with Furrow's Wind, it doesn't set the camera to be like the normal fixed position camera. And it actually gives you like regular camera control. And then it makes everything look very weird. Come on. Yeah, it's because of the pre-rendered background. It just looks like everything's just sliding around. So I have to set Furrow's Wind here just for wrong warp to credits. And then we're going to go to the boss that typically takes you to the credits, which of course is Volvagia. Yeah, I got the Goron tunic back before I did pot chest. I can't avoid getting the Goron tunic back. It's like not something that I can forget. The credits boss. So I can't do the out of bounds thing that I did in NSR, where I like went out of bounds and hovered out of bounds to get to the boss door, because it'll crash on 64. Yet I almost did it anyway. So I'm gonna do this. So I'm just gonna enter the door with the weird camera and grab this ledge. No, are you serious? The stupid lava interrupted me. Okay, well, if I grabbed the ledge at the same time the cutscene started, then I would be able to gain control during the cutscene. I should probably equip Goron tunic, I guess. Yeah, it wasn't my fault, it was the lava. Thanks for 2 months, 7-Eleven was a part-time job. So I mentioned earlier how this file just happens to have boss keys and stuff, so I just go straight in. No, that doesn't kill the run, that just loses like 30 seconds. No, not ice arrows. So just beat up Ovadia and then wrong look for the credits here. Cool. Okay, so that saved a lot of time. So I don't know, this route's weird. Having to spend so much time to delete Fire Medallion is dumb. But it's cool that you can get it down so low. Oh, I forgot, I wanted to save just so I had the file prepared, whatever. I have to delete the Fire Medallion because with it, I can't do pot chest in Goron City. You can't have the Fire Medallion deleted from the start because the instruction you run to get the title screen file just has Fire Medallion. And you can't run an instruction to delete anything on that file because it you can't run an instruction to delete it since the file like overwrites it. The instruction for the file name actually gets written second, and so if you try to change any kind of save data type stuff, then the instruction for the title screen file will actually say like, we'll just get rid of whatever you did first. Thanks for 3 months, B-Oxes. Okay, do you guys care about what the credits? I am gonna do another run. You guys want me to just do another run right now? Screw the credits. Or I guess I can at least fix the odd potion time. I need to at least fix the odd potion time while I'm waiting.